Hello, everybody. Happy Monday. Rick is trying to exercise me. Hi, Rick. How are you doing? I hope everyone's well. Let me tell you what, my weekend was crazy. In a good way. A lot of fun things came up. You're sick. No. Oh, no. Has it gotten worse? That's right, because on Thursday you were saying how much worse it was getting, right? And then you had a crazy week of shifts. You had to keep working. Oh no, my dude. Are you okay? I popped over to Banana's stream really quickly because I saw she was live too. And I feel like she's never live on Monday. And I saw you were in there briefly. I completely forgot you were sick. I didn't want to say hi and then be like, I'm gonna go stream, bye. So I just kind of lurked for a good bit. That sucks. Okay, yeah, I basically worked 2 full shifts while sick. Now I have sick leave until Thursday. Okay. Do you feel like this is the kind of thing that's gonna get better by Thursday, or are you just kind of like playing it out? That sucks. That so sucks. I kind of feel you because I have this weekend, so I played D&D, which was awesome. But afterwards got a migraine that took me out for like 18 hours. And I never know how long those are going to last. Like, I'm only just now coming out of it this morning, and migraines are so like, I never know what I'm going to get out of them. Sometimes I have to be near a bathroom at all times. Other times I can still go out and do stuff. I don't know. It's very weird. So I feel for you. That ate up more time than I thought it would have. Okay, it is some sort of, extra day off in Canada. That's cool. That's awesome. I have no idea how long she's going to be live, but definitely if she is, I'm a raider. That'd be fun. I feel like we're always live at different times, which in some ways is good because I get to watch her more. But in other times, I don't know. I want to raid people more. I need to remember. It wasn't the Victoria with the secret I asked. Maybe, we'll see. Damn, okay. I'm glad you got time off. I mean, I know that's like unfortunate because you were just sick and that's never fun at all. I feel like getting sick is one of those things that like, do you guys ever like, okay. Sometimes, this might sound kind of silly of me, but I think it's a good thing to do. Sometimes I take in a really deep breath and I really feel it, like fill up my whole torso. And I think, wow, that's such a magical feeling. Because so often when I'm sick, I often get, when I am sick, I feel like it's always my sinuses. Like I can't breathe really well, or I can't breathe at all through my nose, right? And so like I can't sleep. It just bothers me. It's generally irritable. So whenever I'm sick, I always think, like, I'd give anything to be able to breathe through my nose right now. This is the worst. Like, I'm just so miserable. I'm thinking of the days, like, when I took breathing for granted. And so I try my best now. Every once in a while, when I'm feeling just healthy and it's a normal day, I try to think, like, man, how nice it is to breathe through my nose right now. I know it sounds kind of silly, but, like, I do that. I used to get very sick very often. I don't take that for granted. I try not to. Okay, I'm hoping to be healthy by Friday. If I miss that day, my pay increase might get postponed. Oh, shit, by a month. Yeah, that's what makes stuff like this so touchy. Because you do need to take time for your health. But then, like, yeah, there's caveats to it with, schools, jobs, whatnot. I get it. Okay, because I have a sort of test shift then. Oh, if I pass, I get promoted to full shift manager. Okay, so that's like showing up for an exam. Like if you miss the exam, you fail the class, you take it again sort of deal. This is your big, you pass on sort of thing. Yeah. Well, okay, hopefully you get to rest until then, and then you're just better all the way. But even if you're not, I don't know, it's just very American of me. Just push through for the money, for the hustle. I hate that. That's like where my brain goes. God, it's so against my ethos. But I mean, I had to do that in school all the time. I hate that. I hate it. I think I talked about this recently where in college, most of my classes were if you missed 3 days at all for any reason at all. I mean, maybe they'd make an excuse for death in the family, but like they never said that. They would always be like, if you miss 3 days, regardless of anything, you fail the class. So you had 2. Your third one was like your warning. And then if you missed anything else, no matter what happened, failure. I hated that rule so much because I can't tell you how many times I showed up to a class with an active infection. Like not even a cold, like, hi, I have a respiratory infection. I'm on antibiotics and steroids, but I have to be here. And they were like, yeah, good. I'd be like, I don't know, that seems so dumb now, you know? Such a harsh system. It's unnecessarily harsh, especially when like I'm a goody two-shoes student. I never caused any problems. I always turned in work on time. I always go above and beyond criteria. Like I'm not the person that needs to be aimed at, but that's just how the system is. It's dumb. We only had that with language courses and I still hated it. Yeah. Ugh. It's just so silly. It's so silly, especially if your students are on it anyway. You know what I mean? And in that program, I would say most of us were. I already worked 2 days while sick. I can do it. Okay. See, I hate that though. It's kind of fucked. It's a little fucked, isn't it, Rick? Regardless, I hope you feel better soon. I know that's rough. So my plan for today, I'm streaming a long time, baby. We're doing it. Miko Rin! Hi, welcome in. I hope you're having a good day too. Okay, my plan for today is we're doing art because we always do Morpho Mondays. It's actually the last page of the Morpho book, which I'm excited about. I'm not sure what we're gonna do next, but your girl has got to do some painting studies, so we might do those on stream as well. I've never done them before. They're stylizing environments. And I thought, what better way to hold me accountable and try new things on stream? You know, I'm just going to throw myself out there. We're going to try this together. And you can try it too, or just watch me kind of like figure it out as I go. We're going to see. But it's part of a class I'm starting to take with a artist with Valorant, but he's also done other projects that I've been just really, I very much admire their style and their workflow. That's what I'm hoping to get from this. So I might do some of those paintings on stream too, fit in some games in between. That's kind of the vibe I'm feeling. So yeah, let's do it. Hello, how is you? I'm doing pretty good. You know, I was feeling a little sick yesterday. Well, not sick, like I had a bit of a migraine, but much better. I went on a hike this morning with a friend of mine. Oh, and that's another thing. Wait, I gotta ask her to send me these videos. Hold on, I'm gonna text her now or else I'm gonna forget. Could you send me the manatee videos? Okay, so we went on a hike this morning and it's at a creek locally, and in typical Florida fashion, it's very tropical here, and a lot of our common animals are like dolphins and manatees. And in the creek, the last 2 times we've hiked, which has been recently, we've been seeing a family of manatees, and I think it's the same ones because there's 2 big ones and a little baby. And today the manatees were they're climbing up onto this island in the center of the creek. It's not like an island, it's like a glorified sand bar, if you will, but on top of it there's a ton of grass and palm trees kind of growing unfettered, you know what I mean? And the manatee was climbing up onto the island to eat the grass, and you could see its mouth, like, which was massive. It looked like a hippo. You know when hippos eat? It's really big and kind of like a little scary. It was kind of like that, and it was climbing up onto the island. It was wild. But so I have those videos where she has them. I want to post them on Discord. I don't know if there are any manatee fans out there, but it's super cute. I saw that you followed my Twitch. Yeah, I kind of forgot to when you posted it on my Discord for like the you know, like sharing your own socials and stuff. I thought I did it then, but when you posted that, I think I was like out of my house, didn't have my phone. And then I thought I did it, and I was on your channel the other day, and I realized I hadn't followed, and I was like, what? Thank you for that though. Yeah. Oh my God, no problem. We gotta look out for each other. And what do they say? Rising tides help all boats. I forget that phrase, but y'all know what I mean. Manatees, such gracious creatures. Dude, you should... I'll post this and you'll see it eating. It looks kind of like... It's rise all boats. Okay, yeah. Yeah, floating tide, rise the boats. Absolutely. No, when the manatee ate, I had never seen one eaten before. So first off, it's getting up out of the water on its big flippers, and they're quite like hardy, to put nicely. It's quite bulbous looking, particularly when it's out of the water. But when it opens its mouth, you guys know in like the sci-fi horror films, like the bug monsters, and when they open their mouths, it like comes out in all directions. You know what I'm talking about? And they're like, blah. And that's kind of what this looked like. You could see its mouth spread open, like out and wrap around the grass. And we were like, oh my God. It was really funny. It was funny. Love them though. They're sassy. Cause also in that creek, I know to be careful if you kayak, because they will go under your boat and flip you over. And they think it's funny. Technically, manatees are beach body ready. Hell yeah, they are. They're the standard we should all be going for. And clearly, the one today, he was flaunting it. And I appreciate it. They do think it's funny to tip over kayakers. I will never get over that fact. They kind of like, it's a sport. So much so that there were kayakers in the creek today. They saw the manatees and they went around them. Like, not for like a, let's not disturb them. They were quiet and they were like, we can't let them know the manatees can't know we're here. Or else they're gonna get us. Which is good. I think it's funny when manatees and dolphins do that. So anyways, that's been my day today. I've already hiked. I'm feeling good. I got a pastry at a cafe. And now we're gonna do embarrassment hour before doing a little bit of our drawing, our hanging out session. Wait, which one of these is it again? This one. Okay. I remember how to stream. Okay. Here we go. Oh, I have to fix something in my... There we go. Oh no. What do we have here? Charm, hex, magic. Well, these are kind of like... Oh. This to me is more of like a noun, yeah? So to charm, to hex. You can kind of say to woo is the same. Spell, charm, hex. I guess those are nouns. Magic? Let's try it. Haha! Got it. Sorcerer's output. Okay, that's a fancy way to put it. Pawn, puppet, instrument, tool. Oh, there you go. That's gotta be one. Wait, pawn, puppet. There it is. Nailed it. Okay, then we got tights, underwear, cape. This is all superhero stuff, yeah? Oh my God, we're nailing it. What is this last one? Oh, action movie directors. I can tell you right now, that never would have come to my brain. That never would have come to my brain. Let's do the strands. Let's try it out. Oops. I think I'm adopting this into the trifecta we got going here. A foul fairy tale. Okay. We got... I think I'm gonna make up a dumb word. Flaws. Flaw. Look at that. Love adding S to the ends of things. flew. Oh. Swan? Is that what it's trying to do? Okay, that's weird. Journey up top. Oh, yeah. I see that now. Good call, good call. So swan, journey. Oh, is it like... So foul... I see by the way it's spelled now, it refers to a bird. My brain completely went over that. Okay, so what kind of birds? Would we see like eagle? Would we see like pigeon? Mockingjay? I don't know. Nope. Wait. Shit. I feel like there's something there. I'm missing it. I'm missing it. Misfit is in the top right. Wow. Rick is nailing this, dude. Misfit. Oh, that makes sense. Like ugly duckling. So these are words related to like... Okay. I'm understanding. That doesn't mean... Hold on. Is this like duckling? Like ugly duckling, right? Is that one? Ugly duck. Damn. Ugly duck. Ling. I sound like a first grader trying to sound out her words. You had it. Oh yeah, it was to the right of the T. I'm glad I stuck with it. It seemed too canny, you know what I mean? For it not to be a thing. Reflection? I gotta be honest, I don't understand completely the clue. Are these like all ugly duckling, like the ugly duckling looks at their reflection? They're a misfit, that kind of thing? No, you mean beautiful? Oh! Oh, I see it now. Look at that. That wasn't too bad. Look at us. Oh my god. We're nailing it. Alright, anybody got a word they want to try? Throw their hat into the ring. Okay, I have an idea for one. Unless Rick wants to try. Or anyone, really. Bread? Bread's a good one. Okay. We could do... What about repot? Let's try that and see if it's just in the front. It's not. Rip. It could be in the back. We know there's no A or O. No. Oh no. Okay, if there is a vowel here, it could be like this. Minor? Minor is a good one. Let's try that. Ooh, that gave us a lot of good information though. So we're on to something with this. We know the N has to be here then, right? Wait, hold on. She can do this? Nicer? Could it be that? Oh. Wow, okay. You know how Wordle has they have a type of word they normally go for. Nicer. I feel like nicer is not the kind of word they'd normally go for. But I guess they did. Okay. We did do well. I think that's record timing for embarrassment hour. That wasn't even embarrassing at all. That's kind of incredible. Okay, let me pull up the iPad stuffs. We're just gonna sit and chat and hang while I do anatomy and study. I think the timing of this Blender class is actually going to be really nice. It's actually what it, so I didn't really explain. The class I'm like kind of working my way through right now, it's a 2D, 3D class and like working on combining the workflow of the two, which is exactly what I do for my environments and something I want to get much better at. So maybe as we finish off this last like Morpho day, maybe I start doing that on Mondays, like studies for that. Or if people want to keep seeing anatomy studies, or maybe I do like character studies. Like I take what we've learned from anatomy and I can draw characters now in poses and kind of talk about referring to what I've learned so far on stream. That's kind of an idea. Where's Rick got? There's a surprising amount of variance because we can't be so smart sometimes and so stupid other days. That's very true. It can't always be bad, but it can't always be easy. That means it's just funnier when it is that bad. You know what I mean? Kind of baffling a bit. All right, let me switch over before I forget. Here we go. We got it. Variance in the difficulty, I mean, for sure. They might also follow the whole, you know, crosswords. A lot of crosswords do like the Monday's the easiest day. And every day of the week, it's supposed to get harder in difficulty until Sunday. So maybe today's the easy day for us. That sounds cool. Okay, yeah, maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll continue doing character stuff or like the Blender stuff and vary it up. I do want to return to Morpho Monday. I think this is just a cute idea, but I can continue. I don't know. I don't want it to get stale. It's good to have a routine to study, but also you need to keep things fresh. I've learned that the hard way in my music days and it is important. So if anyone out there is interested, this is the drawing we did last time for Morpho Monday. It's whenever I post a reference in our Discord, which you're free to join, with exclamation point Discord. I should advertise that. I post a reference from these lovely books that I study out of, and we go through it together on Mondays, and I just chit chat and we study anatomy. It's great. This is the final day of this book though, which I'm pumped about. Yeah, and it's just a good time. I feel like this is always a nice reset to my week too. After the weekend, I just kind of sit and we talk about things. I feel like good conversations come out of these days. Like, I think it was last time we were talking about like supernatural stuff or like, I don't know. It's always good times. Okay, I'm gonna start with the rib cage. Kind of draw the pelvis is a little bit like this way. And the legs are gonna stick out. I always draw my thighs too thick, man. They're too freaking thick. Maybe it's not a bad thing though. Maybe it's just like my default. Whatever. My pelvis could be a little bigger too. Maybe we move all of that kind of over this way. Yeah. Oh, also, in other exciting news, I know I've been talking about this for a while. I'm sorry if I sound like a bit of a broken record, because sometimes I feel like it a bit. But the film I'm working on, my part of it is officially wrapping Wednesday, and I'm gonna be in and out to kind of help them here or there. But I have free time again on Wednesday, baby, which I plan on putting right back into Twitch and starting YouTube. Let's freaking go. You have no idea how excited I am for that. Or also like this class. I'm really wanting to like hunker down. Such a corny phrase, but I'm really wanting to hunker down and like spend more time on my own studies that way, and kind of using Twitch and YouTube as an outlet for that while continuing to be with you guys. And it's just gonna be so much, it's gonna be so much easier now. It's wild. Okay, so right now we've got rib cage, arms. This one needs to be longer. It's hard to play the foreshortening game, you know? This guy's definitely foreshortened. We'll just kind of like indicate this hand shape a bit with like a thumb. You know, and like fingers, sure. I think it needs to be a little more squat. Cool, we'll fix that later. BRB Banana's doing the Carlac romance scene. Oh my god, tell me how it is. Because I saw she was doing the badly translated thing, if anyone doesn't know. Huge fan of Baldur's Gate 3 in the stream. Huge. They're doing a mod that I've been told about, and honestly I would love to try it. I'm also just like, I'm bad with mods. I've never modded a game before. But guys, there's a streamer. Oh my god, she's doing this hilarious mod that's like badly translated texts. So anything you see in the game, like the dialogue options, things people say, obviously not the voice acting, but any text goes through like 7 or 8 language translations, right? So just copy and paste it, and by the end of like the 8th translation, it's complete garbage. Doesn't make any sense to its original at all. And yeah, a romance scene like that, that's fun. That's the good stuff. That's awesome. Yeah, I want to get into mods, because something else I know I've talked about on stream that I like fully intend to do soon is Stardew Valley. And I know Stardew is one of those ones that people mod all the time. In fact, some people say how like definitive and necessary a mod is sometimes. Carlac's name is Alas? How did it get there? Like, alas, I want bread. I don't know. Alas, I like to make a declaration. That's so stupid. Language is fun, man. And again, it's not so stupid as me declaring bread. Can you tell I'm hungry? I didn't have lunch, but I intend to grab a snack during the stream. Something's wrong with this leg. What's wrong with this leg? It's like this is too long, right? Yeah, because it needs to be as long as this guy. There we go. This is like being kicked out. We're good. We're good. We've got it. We've got it figured out now. They're just doing a cool little dance. They're just enjoying themselves. Okay, I do like to erase that line of action. Otherwise, it confuses me. And we'll finish up this hand. Also, if anyone ever has questions about art stuff or what I'm doing, I am more than happy to answer. I know that doesn't always like come up on these art streams, but like for sure, I'd be happy to. Lae'zel is Lizer, and Will is just love. Aww. That's kind of cute. Lizer is just, okay, Lizer makes me think when it went through translations, it didn't know what to do with Lae'zel. And that just spit out, you know what I mean? And then Will becoming love. I wonder how that happened. It's kind of appropriate though, isn't it? The man just wants to get married. That's all he cares about. Okay, this one's interesting because the ribcage can't. The bones don't turn, but the back turn. And this probably doesn't stick out as far. Okay, that's not a bad base. We're gonna erase away, as one does. As one does. And we draw on top. Are the other names... I wonder if the other names are the same. Because Gale... Oh, well, you know what? Gale could be like a gale of wind. So maybe his name came out to be like Breezy. Astarians is kind of like Lazelles, right? That's pretty quintessential fantasy stuff. I feel like it would just be like an amalgamation of the same name, or like a bastardization of it, right? Probably. I think Astarian is a Staron or a Staron. Yeah, that makes sense. So it's just a bastardization, like Lazelles. Gales might be funny. Who am I forgetting? Shadowheart. Oh, Shadowhearts might be funny too, right? Because it could be like Dark Organ or Dark Love or I don't know. I feel like there could be something funny there. Oh, guys, you know what is some exciting news? Speaking of Baldur's Gate and my obsession with it. Guys, I found out. There's a con near me. I have a free weekend to go to this con. And my 3 favorite Baldur's Gate people are coming over to the US and they're going to be there. And you better believe Alex and I are going and I'm going to get my stuff signed by them. I'm so excited about it. It's going to be Lazelle, so Devora Wild. I never know how to say her name. Rip. I've heard it both ways, even on her own stream. So like, I don't know what to think anymore. But yeah, it's gonna be her. So Lazelle, Jennifer English, which is Shadowheart's voice actor, is gonna be there, and of course Astarion. Neil Newman's gonna go, and that's my main. That's my team, baby. So I'm trying to shoehorn some friends to come with me too. Although now that I think about it, I feel kind of bad if they came because I think I'm gonna be waiting in lines all day to get autographs, which like is fine. I've done that before at cons. I'm prepared. I'll sign up for it. But I don't know if they know what that's like. Critical Role though is also going to be there, which I'm also a huge fan of. I love Critical Role. But I think out of the 2 I want to get the Baldur's Gate people. That's like more of my jam right now. I've also met some of the Crit Role people before too, so this will be like a fun variation. But so yeah, maybe they'll wait in lines for the Crit Role people and then I'll be there for the Baldur's Gate people. Everyone wins. We all wait in line together. Gale is at the end. How the hell did it get there? Housen is Vinyl. Shadowheart is Heart of Shadow. Wow, you know what? Her name actually came out pretty good. I thought it'd be a little funnier, but that's not bad. Wow, interesting. Okay. I want to know. I want to see the translation logs of how Gale's name got to at the end. Because I gotta be real, that's not where my brain went. I didn't think it would do that. Okay, I'm seeing now what should probably be happening is like this should be up a bit, and you know what I should do? I should feather this. Oops, shit. I think I should feather this. Move it up, we'll clean it later. Yeah, and then something's not quite right with like the way I'm doing the perspective here at the knee. We gotta fix that. We gotta fix that. Yeah, I think here it just shows like it's kind of like a little more straight on, a little more squat. Yeah, that's fine. We'll just put a lot of that in shadow so it also doesn't get as much attention. Yeah, that's fine. Beldritch Last. Hi, Comteca. How are you? How are you doing? Happy Monday. You still working from home now? I hope. That's the good stuff. You know what else is kind of weird about this leg? It's like too skinny here. We gotta like, yeah. Let's fix our proportions. This is not quite right. particularly there. Uh-huh. Yeah, now the foot looks too big, so that makes me think the whole leg was probably too thick, right? So let's go here. We'll kind of, yep, kind of going this way. Yeah, that's better. And then we draw in the butt. Living the dream. Okay, so I got into the office, or you go into the office on Monday, Wednesday, but the CEO is out today. So it was just me and HR in the office, and we decided to leave at lunch. Oh, cool. That's a good day. That's awesome. I'm so glad you get chances to do stuff like that. That is such a good time. I'm so glad, dude. Working from home. I know it's not everyone's jam, which I totally get. I don't even think you really consider yourself an introvert. Maybe you do. I feel like we've had this talk before. Maybe I'm just being silly and forgot. I feel like I'm an obvious introvert. If you know me at all, I'm very introverted. So obviously work from home for me. That's the good stuff. That's the good shit. Depends on social setting. That makes sense. That's why I kind of like, I feel, okay, you give off extroverted vibes, but that's also probably why I don't remember it so steadfastly in my head either, of you being one way or the other, you know? Okay, cool. That's not a bad foot. Okay, we got the calf kind of coming around this way. Put this in shadow. All the feathering here did get a little weird, so I'm just going to give it the old smudge. Kind of move it around. Okay, cool. But we're just studying proportions, right? Particularly the proportions of the legs, and I'm pretty pleased with this right now. Yeah. We've learned how to kind of shape the knee in there. Get all this feeling the way we like. Yeah, that's not bad. Introverted around new people, but once I warm up to you, I get lit. That makes sense. I don't feel like my energy ever necessarily changes. Well, you know what, actually? Okay, if I were asked that question, I think I used to answer it the way you are now. But I think, you know what, now I'm kind of reevaluating. I think that might be different now, honestly. That's a little weird to think about. I think I'm just more introverted. I think I'm extroverted, what am I trying to say? Like, I appear to be extroverted. You know how people say, like, white passing? I'm like extroverted passing almost. Like, people, I think, get that impression of me when they first meet me sometimes. Extroverted presenting. That's the word I'm looking for. I knew it started with a P and I was like, passing's not it. That's like a racial thing. I think I am very extroverted presenting. And people think that of me. And then I'm really not, like, at all. Which maybe some of that has to do with my teaching background, right? Because I feel like you have to be able to, like, turn that on when you need to. Passing works too. It feels wrong. It doesn't feel quite right. But yeah, I used to say it was kind of dependent on the situation. I think now I would say I'm not. I think I've lost that ability. Maybe it's just with age too. You know how people become less tolerant of things when they get older? Maybe that's it. I'm old enough now that I'm like, I just want to sit with my books. Leave me alone. And play D&D. Don't talk to me. But see, then I go on stream and, like, that's a completely different story, right? Which is probably why people think I am more extroverted than I am. I don't know. Alright, cool. This one's almost done. Okay, let's see if we can go, yeah, a little thicker to skinnier. Kind of imitate foreshortening, right? Dimension, space, time and space, all that jazz. I don't know if it's less tolerant. People just figure who they are and get used to it. That's a good point. I do feel like the older I get, I am more confident in who I am. And like sure of that, and my interests, the kind of people I want to be around, etc. It's funny, a friend and I were just talking about that this morning, where it's like she was saying how the older she gets, she feels less of a need to kind of like cushion blows for other people, if they're even blows, but like she doesn't need to change who she is or hide anything about who she is. It is what it is, and you take it or leave it kind of deal. They stop trying to be what they are not. Yeah, 100%. I think I feel that way too. I remember, I thought about streaming. I feel like on and off through a lot of my adult life. I've mentioned on stream before, I have had a YouTube channel before, so I'm actually familiar with the old tubes. Back in my music days, I had a classical music YouTube channel that was actually quite fun, and it started kicking off when I decided to drop the mic and leave. But yeah, back then I also thought about streaming, and with streaming, I was a little like, I don't know, I'd get really nervous of like, oh, what if someone comes in and they're like mean to me, or I need to ban somebody, like I'm not gonna be able to do it. But now I'm kind of like, I don't know, I feel like protecting your space and yourself is important, and in the long run that's like the better option. So I remember like I watch a streamer who bans people willy-nilly, or not bans, but like times them out as much as needed, and he's a former teacher, and you can tell like the teacher energy is there with that. And I really got inspiration from him. We're like, yeah, if somebody comes in here is gonna be a bully, yeah, I'm gonna like, you're freaking out of here, dude. Luckily, actually, that hasn't happened yet, knock on wood. But yeah, I feel like that kind of assuredness has come with adulthood. The old tubes, how very boomer of you. You know, the old tube. It does feel like it was ages ago, though. I'll say that. It does. I mean, it kind of was. That was when I was still playing in orchestras professionally. So that had to have been 2018, 2019. Can I be the first? You want to be banned? Hi, Jim. I'm not banning you. You're too nice. Yeah, I think that was like 2018. Oh my God. Yeah, it was 2018, 2019. 2020 was when I was really like jumping off the musician boat. But that is a long time ago. Oh God, I feel old. Oh God. Oh God. That's nuts. Okay, we're done with this guy. You're going in the corner. Hi, Jim. Happy Tuesday for you. Hey, you know what I was just thinking about the other day? Is the Twitch Korea thing still being talked about? Are you guys still getting shut down in June? I thought about that like a week ago because I realized June's soon. Are we gonna have to say goodbye to you? We're gonna have to do like a funeral rite for Jim? I hope not. I was kind of hoping that just like slid off into the ether, right? And maybe they just forgot about it. I don't know. I'll have to look into it. I'm kind of low-key hoping nothing's gonna come of it. Like whatever it is now, it'll just be. Okay, we're drawing our legs. Knee. The square knee. When we bend the leg. I'm kind of glad as an adult I don't know. I guess I say less tolerable, but you're right, Rick. I do feel like some of it's also just kind of confidence and completely accepting who you are and what's going on in your life. And I don't know, there's a kind of comfort that comes from that. Not even comfort, like comfort, sure, but also like a peace that comes with that of like, you know what? It is what it is. And I'm good. It's a kind of peace I feel like I didn't have in my early 20s. And I think it's what everyone talks about when their brain solidifies at age 26 or whatever. And that's true. It does happen. Oh god, this foot's looking bad. Okay, here we go. We're fixing it. We're fixing it. Hold on. These are some long legs. I think I draw really small heads and really long legs. I think that's my default, and that needs to change. Let's just whoop, boop, doop. Yeah, that's fine. Are they too skinny? Whatever. We can layer on muscle. No one really talks about it anymore. That's good. Maybe it will just fade and nothing will come of it. Or like nothing new, you know? It'll just, whatever it is now, it'll be. I think another thing I still haven't quite nailed is like the calf muscle to bone ratio. We gotta figure that out. And by we, I mean me. But that's okay. Okay. I gotta flip this. Okay. Toes. Okay, so this is go like that. Boom. Look at this. Done. It seems like Koreans still can watch or stream past June. Oh, sick. Okay, so they must have been shutting down just like the money side of it. Interesting. Be prepared? Wait. What is the be prepared in reference to? My brain? The toes? The toes? Oh no. This foot is a little bit bigger, isn't it? Let's shrink it. Cool. Oh, I forgot to turn on my fan. I was like, it's kind of warm in here. No wonder. Guys, the real feel. I don't know how much real feels matter in other parts of the world, but where I am, humidity is a big deal. It's a big deal. It affects a lot of the weather of how we live here. The real feel. Oh my god! A raid from Banana! Oh my god, thank you so much! Hi, Banana! Okay, I didn't want to interrupt you. But I saw... That's the first time I got to use that alert, and I'm so thrilled. I saw you were doing the badly translated Baldur's Gate, and I was about to start streaming, so I didn't want to, like, come in and say hey, and then, like, just skedaddle. But it looked hilarious. I saw the ice pick scene, and it had me cackling. What did Nightbot do? Stop spamming. Get out of here. Hey, guys, I'm sorry. We're still trying to figure out Nightbot. My joke is that he smites people, and he doesn't know what he's doing. What? The raid message got blocked? What the hell? Hey, guys, I'm sorry if Nightbot smites you. I'm a new streamer. Hello. Welcome in. I'm new to streaming, and we're still figuring out Nightbot, our #1 enemy. Yeah, it is. Alex, thank you. It is so much. I'm sorry if he smites you. We're still figuring that out. But everyone's welcome here. As long as, you know, the rules are just don't be mean and we just hang out and have a good time. Yeah, it was wonderful. That's good. I'm so glad. Nah, it's okay. It's better for Nightbot to be strict than too lax. See, that's very true. And that's where I came on with this too, right? Like, I'd rather not have craziness happen. Like, actual bad, like, I don't know how to control this craziness. But then he smites people for the stupidest stuff. And I'm like, what are you doing? What is going on? Beef got timed out. Beef. Wait, you're here though. Silenced me, geez. Beef, I'm so sorry. Hey, I've been talking to you on Banana Stream though. Hi, Beef. I'm Alyssa. What's up? Damn, I'm sorry. I find Stream Elements as a more friendly chatbot. Ooh, Unleashed. That's good to know. I will remember that. Hey, hey, Rick, you're really good at the reminders in the Discord. Can you remind me to look up Stream Elements instead of Nightbot? We have a Discord, and in the Discord, I'm so bad with reminders that Rick often, but a lot of other people in the stream too, will help me out. And then I say things on stream. They go on there so I can look at it after and then fix things. So there's a suggestion box and a reminders, and together the stream will improve. Hello, Alyssa. Nice to see you. Yeah, it's so good talking to you guys on here. I'll remember that. Famous last words. That's why we have the reminders, though. It's on Discord. Down with Nightbot? I mean, maybe so. Maybe this is Nightbot's time. We might have to put him down, guys. Maybe Stream Elements is the way to go. I'll definitely look into that. It's been a problem, so... I was already typing down, you won't, I'll put it in Discord. Thank you, Rick. See, that's why. This is why we have it. Yeah, oh man. Okay, we've surpassed quote 569. Let's just say all quotes with 69 are really bad. It's a pattern. Is that on Banana's Discord? Banana, do you have a Discord? I gotta join it. I actually don't know. What are you doing this stream? Yeah, okay, guys. That's right. I got so distracted by Baldur's Gate and then Nightbot smiting everyone. I'm sorry. What art today? Yeah. So, hi, my name is Alyssa. I am an artist professionally, but then I also like to stream games sometimes. So I do art and game on stream. On Mondays, we do this thing called Morpho Monday because it is from these brilliant books called the Morpho books. You can do exclamation point studies in chat if you're an artist or you just like to draw anatomy too. They're fantastic study books. But every Monday, I post a page that we can do together in the Discord. So it's there if you want to see it for a reference or if you want to follow along, and we study anatomy together. We're finishing up leg day. It's leg day. We're putting it all together with the human body. So we just kind of like chit chat and have a good time while I draw through this. You're welcome to join, or we just kind of like chat. It's good chat times, you know what I mean? And then later today, I actually think I'm also doing environment studies because I started a new class. I'm a visual development and concept artist. I normally do environments and stuff for games and animation. That's kind of my shtick. Oh my god, I'm missing a lot of messages. I'm sorry. Oh yeah, Comteca and Alex, hello. Yeah, and then thank you, Rick. Exclamation point Discord is also the command if you're interested in joining the Discord and seeing some of that. Studying anatomy. I have been drawing a lot of butts lately, the Deadly Sun. With leg day, it's been a lot of butts lately. So that's a good time. On Banana Stream, if you write exclamation point quote and a number, it gives you a quote. All numbers with 69 are really bad. Is that by design? Because that's incredible. It's like, that's peak. That's peak. Draw a wiener, you won't. I have drawn many wieners. I have to for my job. But I won't do that on stream because I'll get in trouble. I will get in severe trouble. Twitch will then smite me. I'll probably get smited worse than the Nightbot would. But yeah, it's a good time. If anyone else does art and things, I'd love to hear it. That's another thing we share in the Discord. I just like love seeing what people make, or just in general. It's good. It's good stuff. Oh god, yeah. Wouldn't that be called artistic nudity? I mean, I think so. Deadly Sun, I completely agree with you. There's also many times I have to be careful with drawing boobs, the booba, because Twitch also is like, I think what I've heard from other artists, it's like the TOS is it can't be the focus of the stream. And whenever I'm doing chill, chatty streams like this, how do you define a focus, right? It just takes one person to come in and be like, oh, there's boobs all over this. What am I gonna do? And then it can be upsetting, right? If somebody's just trying to look for like a chill art stream, even though it is just like me doing anatomy studies, and if they just sit on the screen like the whole time, just up in the middle, So what a lot of people do is if they do studies and they're studying like female anatomy and they are drawing the torso, so like breasts need to be drawn, they'll often draw like a bikini over it, or like a bra, and they just add that on after with like a couple lines. And that's it. It's how artists get away with it. Follow age caught. Oh yeah, everyone. So right at the right, who's a mod, is also my husband. If you hear me talk to someone named Alex, this is Alex, my husband. Hello. I claimed this account many moons ago, and that's why he's been a follower for that long. But I am but little streamer baby. All my nudity is artistic nudity. Just like we were also just talking about manatees and how manatees are beach body ready. It me. Oh yeah, guys, hold on, that's a fun story. Guys, I went hiking today and I saw a manatee climb up onto an island. That was wild. I have the somewhat unfortunate pleasure of living in the state of Florida. So you don't, yes, I'm sorry. I promise I'm one of the good ones. I'm not totally crazy. But with that, I see a lot of manatees and dolphins. And this morning, saw a manatee climb up onto an island to eat some food. It was hilarious. I mean, it's overly realistic than I understand. Yeah, for sure. Hold on, I'm missing some messages. Sorry, I'm talking way too much. Twitch and the Nightbox woke idealism, ruining Murica, not letting us draw wieners. I want wieners. Yeah, if it's overly realistic, then I understand. Yeah, for sure. Especially like, I mean, you see me right now, I'm talking a lot and it's just like sitting on my art. I totally get it. So it's just something I have to be careful with, you know? How long has Alex been following me? 2 years, 9 months. I'm kind of surprised it's not longer, honestly. That's funny. As a goodbye, I'm going to share a piece of useless wisdom. Vegetable is purely a culinary term. Botanically, there's no such thing. I didn't know that. That's really fascinating. Thank you, Deadly Son. That's really cool. I love fun facts. Oh, you're saying gotta go to the bathroom, not planning on staying long because you're playing with a streamer friend. Oh, have fun. Hey, thanks for popping in, because I just so appreciate this, and hanging out with people is always a good time. Thank you so much. Thank you, Banana. Anyone from my stream doesn't know Banana, follow Mightiest Banana. She's freaking awesome. She's so nice. The most artistic thing I do is music writing and poem writing. That's amazing. Story writing, lots of writing, but I can't draw. So all I say is amazing line. Yeah, Lupin, that's amazing though. I love writing in my free time, and I love a good fantasy novel. Holy crap. Writing and reading is some of my favorite stuff to do right now. The Rite of Spring. You know, Beefmaster, that's actually where his name comes from. My husband and I are both classically trained musicians, and our degree is in music. That's actually where his username comes from, is The Rite of Spring. Manatee sketches win. Hi, Jack. Welcome in. Maybe I could draw manatees one day. That'd be kind of fun. What do you mean Flora is great? Beefmaster Lupin, thank you for joining the party. I love this alert. I'm so glad the alerts are getting used now. Yes! What do you mean Florida is great? There's nothing wrong with it? Comtech, I know you're being facetious. I just talked to you about this the other day. It's hot and humid and people are mad. And I'm mad. I'm mad here. That's right, the vegetable thing. That was actually great. Florida man trapped in an unlocked closet for 2 days. See, that sounds about right. Yeah, Florida be crazy sometimes, dude. I know. I promise I'm not one of the crazy ones. I promise. Now we don't have to eat our vegetables. The funnest fact of all. Vegetables are a lie. Just like the cake. Just kidding. I know that's an old joke. Don't shoot me. Rick's already called me a boomer once on this stream. How do you shout out? Okay, wait, I was kind of wondering, does anyone else know how to shout out? People shout me out and then I feel bad when I don't shout them out, so I just yell their names from the rooftops. Mighty's Banana's also on my Twitch page as a suggested channel. I really try to help her out as much as I can. It's exclamation point SO. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna do it. I might hear you from my house. Wait, you're a classical musician and composer? Beefmaster Lupin. Yo, where'd you study? Did you go to school? Or are you just a composer? I feel like some of the best composers I've met didn't go to school, so that doesn't mean anything. But I also know some people are like, oh, where'd you study? My husband and I went to Florida State. Let's go, getting close to 50. Yeah, guys, we're on the road to affiliate. Wow, just a composer. Okay, yeah, / shout out should work. Okay, hold on. My computer's far away. Do I then... Oh, wait. Do I then type in your name, Mightiest Banana? My boomer is showing. Don't laugh at me. Okay, highlight a channel for your viewers. Okay, wait. It does work. Okay, hold on. Wait. Guys, don't make fun of me. Don't. I feel it, okay? Don't. I'm about to do it, and if it works, then we're good. Wait. The channel I'm shouting out does not exist. Hold on. I'm gonna make fun of you, Banana. I'm trying to help. Hold on. Shit. Hold on. I've never done this before. Everyone stop making fun of me. Rip, wow. How freaking dare you guys. Hold on. I have to catch up with what Beefmaster was saying first, too. There's a fellow musician in the chat, guys. There's not very many of us. Fave stream in my list now. Fave. Okay. I think it's shout out. Everyone's telling me it's shout out. Apparently everyone knows how to do this except the streamer, which... God damn it. Okay. Hold on. Hold on. Canceled pro streamer. I'm trying to be. These are the growing pains, okay? We all have to do that. Okay, back from the bathroom to elaborate on fun examples. Broccoli you think is a vegetable, but botanically it's a flower. That makes sense. I've grown broccoli before. I can see what it looks like. You think vegetable, botanically it's a fruit. Oh, with eggplant, berry. I've heard berries. Like, isn't banana a berry too, technically? Close cousin to the tomato. Spinach by this point. You know the pattern. Botanically, it's a leaf. Yeah, that makes sense. And now we're just back to everyone making fun of me. Now you just need to be able to spell. Rick! You're calling me out. Alyssa has never used tab. Listen, I believe in you. You motherfuckers, how could you? I know it looks like I'm crying. I realize, guys, this is actually a compliment. I'm one of those people that, I actually cry whenever I laugh too much. Is that weird? Probably. This should be it, right? It says your channel doesn't exist, Banana. I'm not doing it right. Something's happening. Guys, listen. I've made is a big deal. This Banana, this is all advertising for you at this point. You've seen her in the chat. She's glorious. Mightiest, in fact, of all of us. The great Banana. Follow her. Because she's awesome. She's the only one that's believing in me. My own husband is saying I've never used tabs. How dare you? Alex, you prefer tabs or space? God damn it. Friendship over. All right, there you go. I'm sorry, Banana. You know what? Wait, someone gave a shout out? Was that Alex? Oh no. I got you, Banana. Hey, I'm helping too. I'm helping too, man. Thanks, Alex. It was the tabs? Oh, it works? Okay, so clearly it's just me. Hey, Alex, can you show me how to do that later? Ah! Maybe? How could you? Everyone, Banana's awesome. Do it. All right, let me catch up on some things. Guys, I'm learning here. I'm trying to educate myself. Because I've tried to grow certain vegetables before, and it makes sense that the broccoli is a flower. Thank you very much. Already did. Okay, where was I? She needs to learn all this before she goes affiliate. I know, but see, that's not, listen, we're growing together. Okay, we're all here for this. I've just been little baby. I gotta walk before I can run, and it just so happens that you all are seeing this in the dog days. That's what my husband and I actually call this. We call this the dog days before affiliate, and it's the learning curve of this. Okay, self-taught, currently reading through 18th century books of music theory. Yo, that's sick. And studying old books of classical romantic period. That's my personal favorite period. Since I want to master that style, I don't want to take it to the 21st and 20th century though. I feel more attracted to the 1800s and 1850s. Yeah, the 1900s, 1950s. Yeah, once they start introducing like serialism too much, it gets too weird for me. Shostakovich is one of my favorites. So, okay, Beefmaster Lupin. I am a French horn player, and my fondest memories was when in the same semester, I got to play principal horn part for the Rite of Spring, or no, sorry, not the Rite of Spring, for Firebird. So I got the Firebird's solo in Stravinsky's piece, and I got first horn in New World Symphony by Dvorak. And in that same semester, I got to play the Rite of Spring with a professional orchestra. That was one of my last pro gigs while I was in college. And that semester was just like, if anyone here speaks classical music jargon, you know that like it was peak programming, and I was just happy. I was a happy person. Did Nightbot God damn it, Beefmaster Lupin. I'm sorry. Ah. Hey, I promise I'm gonna fix that next time. When you're in my stream next time, he won't smite you. Or I'm gonna smite him. I promise. Shit. Bot Angie. These are the dog days. I'm sorry, it's the dog days. First strike. I think that's Beefmaster's second. God damn. Now you gotta crawl before you walk, I guess. Alex, you're supposed to be my mod. You're supposed to help me out, man. What are you doing? Police say a Florida man with no arms and legs is armed and on the run? I'm kind of impressed, honestly. Damn, I've been in the dog days my whole life. Romanticism is goated. I love romanticism. Obviously, as a horn player, it's a favorite. Assuming Nightbot's gender, I made Nightbot. I can make him whoever I want to be, and right now I'm yelling at him. Yeah, I guess. Aww. Right at the right while canceled. Yeah, that's right. Alex is a trumpet player. He's also done some pretty fun stuff. Classical sax music. Yeah. Alright, I'll get back to we'll draw while we chat. Beefmaster, dude, I promise. I shouldn't assume your gender either. Beefmaster, whoever you are, I will fix Nightbot. He is not allowed to smite anyone who's being nice, damn it. Since 12, started composing with my grandma, teaching me the basics. Oh, wow, so you've been in it for a while, though. And when she passed away when I was 14, started playing piano. Oh, then you... Yeah. I feel like starting music at an earlier age like that, and like your ear becomes trained, you know, the more familiar you are with it, that's what makes the difference. Whenever I was also playing professionally a bit, how I made money for the longest time after college. It was playing in orchestras and then it was teaching private lessons. And those two things were what I did before kind of jumping ship to doing art. And I remember you could just tell, man, the students that even if they hadn't done music before then, when they just started an instrument at an early age or had some kind of training, it was so much easier. It was like, wow, their brain just kind of like clicks on a little sooner. And that's not to like discourage other people either, because like I didn't start doing music seriously until high school. So like I was way older and proved like the other side of the stream, right? But yeah, that's awesome. Hey, no pressure, but if you ever did want to share some of your stuff that you've written, I would love to hear it. And the Discord is a great place to share that. But yeah, I love that stuff. One day Rick shared Finlandia and I was like, oh, I love Finlandia. Chad's getting out of control. Cap strikes. Failed shoutouts. Higher than normal classical music talk. Somebody rein us in. Kappa. Oh my god. Hey Google, how do you ban the lick? Oh my god, Kumteka, how dare you? It's okay, we're reining it in now, folks. Alright, on to the next leg. Sets of legs. Okay, what is next? What is next? Man, kind of leaning over. Kind of like this. Yeah, gosh, now I kind of miss playing this classical music. It's hard to keep up with my instrument whenever it's like so dependent almost on an orchestra. My highlights were playing with a large group, right? So it's so hard to keep up with when I'm just like practicing by myself. I like to play guitar sometimes though. That's a nice way to keep up with it. Finlandia, the symphony, not the vodka. Is there a vodka named Finlandia? That's how much of a freaking goober I am. I didn't even know that. I only know it as the Sibelius piece. Oh my god. I've been meaning to compose 4 horn sonatas for Opus 17. What if you do a duo of horn and trumpet for a suite? Dude, saxophone player's got a saxophone. Ideas or a brass trio. I mean, we love a good duo. Fun fact, so okay, my husband and I have been together since I think we were 15 years old. So it's been a long time. And that was when I started playing horn. So actually for our senior recitals in college, or no, was it for his senior recital? I'm a year younger, so it's like a whole thing. For his senior recital, we actually did a horn trumpet duet, and I love it. It's very fun to do. And it would give me an excuse to bust out my instrument again, because right now my poor little custom Yamaha is just sitting in my closet, and I pull it out for like holidays when I just feel like playing along with recordings once a year. And that's it. Poor thing. I actually, oh, you know what you could? Oh, I should post this in the Discord. You know what I did is, if no one else here is a French horn player, then like you probably won't know it. But Mark Papagan is a very renowned, classically trained French horn player on YouTube. And I actually got to do a collab with him. This was still back in my, as Rick made fun of me for, the old tube days when I did classical music YouTube. And I did enough on French horn that I somehow got his attention, which blew my mind. This was like my first internet experience, like coming out of my shell kind of thing. And he reached out to me and asked to do a collab. And we did a collab of a Princess Mononoke horn quintet. And it was an international horn quintet. So it was like representing all of the different continents around the world. It was very cool. And unfortunately, most of my old YouTube channel is gone and buried because I needed to bury it for my mental health and moving on. But the Princess Mononoke, what do I want to call it, medley, is still out there and on YouTube. You can look that up, and I'm there playing, tooting away on my French horn. It also came out on my birthday, which was a lovely surprise, and he didn't even know that. He knew that after he posted it, and he was like, oh my god, happy birthday. Oh, awesome. Yeah, no, for sure. Alex is a cougar, confirmed. You're right, those 8 months really made a difference. Did he fall for your horn playing? You know what, believe it or not, I actually don't know what he fell for. Because at the time, I was actually on drumline. I transitioned, I was a percussionist, and I did marching drumline stuff. I was the cool kid that played snare at the football games. And then I got sick of that, and I transitioned to do horn instead, because I liked it better. And that's how I ended up where I am now, folks. That's actually kind of like a bit of a lifelong story thing. It's kind of funny. Okay, the leg is feeling a bit too thick. We gotta fix that. 100%. Alex, get out of here. French horn stream when? It wouldn't sound great. I'm extremely out of practice. Extremely. I only pay attention to euphonium players. There are dozens of us. I have a very good euphonium friend that also does euphonium social media stuff. I haven't talked to her in a while though. I should like reach out. She's known as Goofy Youth, which I think is a fantastic name. And I think she still does euphonium stuff for a living. I think she still performs. I think she still teaches. She works at camps and workshops. But I haven't spoken to her in a while. That's just how it be as an adult. You lose track of stuff. Do you know Goofy Youth? Oh yeah, okay, Alex is bringing it up. Wait, no, looking her up now. She's super nice. She doesn't do as much as she used to, or at least as much on Instagram, but I think she's active locally, and I think she's in like Pittsburgh or Philadelphia. She's somewhere in Pennsylvania now. Also fellow non-crazy Floridian. Sure, I don't mind sharing at all. Oh, yay! My style of music, lots of musicians tell me, is that it's a mix of Beethoven, Mozart, and has hints of Schubert. I love Schubert. Czerny and Brahms. Yo, Schubert and Brahms are some of my favorites. Can you tell I'm a horn player? But I argued with them, saying my style can't help it if it sounds like that. Oh, yeah, that's me. Well, if anything, I mean, like, it's the same with art style too, right? We say that of like, your art style is like your influences. It's your influences, what you enjoy, what you like, and then, as I say, your unique brand of problem solving. So like, this is how I problem solve feet. So that's my style of feet for anatomy studies, right? Or like my line work. This is how I problem solve, and so it helps contribute to what my art looks like. And it's the same with music, especially with composers, right? However you problem solve, like a melody fitting in or voicing, harmonies, attributes to your style for sure. And they told me my third piano sonata second movement is the first time they heard my own style shining through now. I'm like an experiment. Oh, okay, you're wanting to experiment a lot more to grow. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that just comes with time. I'm actually super excited because okay, I've been working on a film, which I'm so glad I got this opportunity for. It's an independent. She's so behind on chat. What do you mean? I'm here. Alex, I'm catching up. You're giving me so much shit today, Alex. What is going on? I've got to respect her ability to tunnel on one message at a time. Listen, I just like interacting with you all. And I'm so used to being little baby streamer. Okay? I'm trying my best. I'll get better. What was I saying? Crap. Music, art, brand, style. It'll come back to me. Now I'm not tunneling on anything. Now I'm completely blank. Oh no. We have a good time here though, right? It's, you know what? My only goal, I want it to be light and easy. And if I do that, people are happy. I'm happy. Oh, I remember what I was talking about now. I was talking about the film I'm working on. Because you were talking about growing and developing your style. Okay, I'm back in the tunnel. So you're planning on something with a film. Okay, yes. So I'm working currently as a concept artist for a stop motion film, which I'm super excited about. Because even like I'm working with some like art idols of mine, or just like, I don't know, things I loved growing up as a kid. So like my art director, for instance, is the art director who, or I guess she didn't art direct then, but she worked on other stop motion films like Corpse Bride and Coraline, and has also worked with Wes Anderson on Fantastic Mr. Fox, which makes me like, what? That's so cool. Like, what the hell? That's such a neat opportunity. So like I've been super pleased, stoked, thankful to be on this. Cannot say that enough. But also my final day on it is Wednesday, and I'm looking forward to it because like ever since I've become a professional artist, I'm really able to articulate this now. Wow, I know, right? That was my response when I looked up her IMDb. I was like, what the hell? Okay. So very exciting opportunity. But ever since I've gotten to really work with art professionally, I haven't, not even that, before even working professionally, I feel like I haven't really gotten to find my voice and my style, and even beyond that, my process. So I feel like every time I go in to do a painting for something, I'm reinventing the wheel, right? I hate that feeling. I hate that feeling more than anything. There's no settling. And I always hear artists talk about like, oh yeah, well when you're hired for work, you just kind of have to like, you know, do what you know works, right? Maybe that's not the best time to experiment because you don't know how it's going to turn out. I feel like I'm kind of experimenting almost every time. Or maybe not experimenting. Like, I mean, obviously, like I have a foundation of how to make a painting, how to draw, how color and light works. I get that. But also, when I got my first job, it was a freaking miracle. And I can say that with 100% certainty. My first job, for anyone new here, was at Netflix, and I got to work on a TV show called My Dad the Bounty Hunter with a ton of my art heroes. Yeah, sure, I'll name drop. I don't like want to name drop like it's like, oh, look at me. Oh. But like Yuki Demers was one of the main artists on Spider-Verse, both Spider-Verse films. He was my production designer. And then Alex Konstad, who's worked on films and games and like Magic the Gathering cards, he was my art director. And I was over here, I had just thrown together a portfolio to try to get this job specifically, and it was for a trainee position. So I got very lucky because the position was like to try to train someone up and then hire them on full time, right? It's meant to like help people get into the industry. I lucked out of like 3,000 other applicants. Something stupid. It was a stupid number, and somehow I got picked out, and they were like, yeah, this girl, let's take her. And I was like, okay. I had just made my portfolio, first ever professional portfolio, and I was thrown into the ringer, and my God, were there a lot of growing pains, which by the end of it ended up being like all right. But to this day, it's still like the work I did. I learned how to work efficiently on a production, and I learned a lot from my team, but I feel like I squander a lot, and I'm just constantly kind of like trying to finish a piece to turn in, and I don't really have a process that's like, I don't know. It's nothing I really feel comfortable with that's going to help me in future jobs. I'm just going to continue scrambling. So after I finish this gig on Wednesday, I'm very happy that I'm going to kind of take the time, and I'm going to take a few months off. Well, from like production level stuff. I'm taking a class right now that I think is going to help out a lot. And then in the free time that I have, I'm like streaming. I'm going to try to do YouTube more and do that sort of thing on here and document the journey and go with it. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? It's so hard to explain, but it sounds like maybe you're doing the same with your conducting right now, or not conducting. You're composing right now. We're like, I don't know, if you were to be hired for a commission for something, maybe you wouldn't feel as comfortable because you still feel like you're finding your voice, versus if you have the time to study it, develop that skill, and then do it later. True. Yeah, you just have to find your style in there. Yeah, and I feel like that's kind of like the art school experience I never got. Because art school is when a lot of people figure that stuff out. And that's not to say you even need art school. I'm a huge proponent of like, what's that? Can't afford it? Yeah, fuck art school. You can do it yourself. It's the same with becoming a musician, honestly. Like, well, unfortunately, the music field with performance professionals, they are a little bit like, oh, what's that? What do you have your doctorate in? Oh, did you study at Yale? Curtis? Oh. And they are a little like that, and that's unfortunate. But in the art world, people don't care. And I think the same could go for music, right? If your stuff is good enough, then they'll hire you. No one cares. For the longest time, the principal horn player in the Boston Symphony had a bachelor's in physics, and that's it. But he was just such a kick-ass horn player, they hired him because he was good, and that's it. That sounds like a really cool plan. I'm glad you think so, Jack, because I'll be doing a lot of it on here, baby. Yeah, exactly. It's so relatable. Well, for me, it's music writing. I can't like repeat the same musical form every time, like Beethoven. Oh no, it's very true. Yeah, in the classical era for sure. Like I tried composing through harpsichord sonatinas, and it ended up the sonatina forms to change into something whole different. Okay, wait. On the last two sonatinas, even in my 32 variations of Beethoven, I experimented too much. On the finale with Fantasia and the Scherzo, then Rondo it all together. Oh, okay. I think I see what you're saying. Just with like the forms iterating on themselves and how you're experimenting with that. But like got commissioned to write my first symphony. Wait, did you actually? And I'm like, oh geez, I feel so overwhelmed, but the pay I need. So I'm like, oh God. Yeah, and that's kind of how I feel with art prospects too. There's been times when like I've tried to do this reset plan in the past, like what I'm describing. And it seems like every time I try, in the art industry, it's very common to do this thing called testing, where you test for a gig. And not a lot of times. Sometimes it's paid. And luckily, I've only been given paid tests, which is nice. So they pay you for your time. But it always comes up whenever I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, I'm going to like commit to this study period. I think I need it. I think it's going to be good for me. And I'll literally like start a class, or what I do sometimes is come up with my own curriculum, right? Because I have that training. I have that. I'm like, yeah, I'll come up with my own curriculum. I know what I need to get better at this. This will be great. And then as soon as I start on that journey, it'll be like 5 days in. It'll be like, hi, we'd like to contact you for a job. Or like, hi, would you like to take an art test for this? And then I'm like, oh my God. Yeah, I can do both. Like, this will be fine. This will be good for me. And like, I'm not going to say no to a job. And then it completely derails everything one way or another. And that's like a lot of stories for another time. This has happened to me twice now in the last year and a half. Twice. And then I got this job on the stop motion film, which the timing for that was just awesome. So thankfully that didn't like derail anything per se, but I will admit I am excited to kind of get to my own stuff a bit. True. Yeah, it's hard to say no to money, especially like as a creative. Beefmaster, I don't know if you're like, are you trying to eventually make a living out of this too? Like, are you trying to transition? Or is this like a fun thing and this is like your first chance to make money? So you're like, oh, I ought to jump in on this. Like, oh, you're trying to transition. Dude, I feel for you. I feel for you. I understand. Good for you, though. That's awesome. If you don't mind me asking, what are you transitioning from? I want to become a freelance composer who can live off of it. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Well, fuck. That's awesome. You know, I know some people who might be able to help you out one day. I have some friends that work with the Chicago Symphony and symphonies around the nation. If you're a US person, I actually don't know if you're a US person, but if you are, I know people that maybe could help you one day. Okay, what's going on with this head? Yeah, it's tough, but I always say too, like, I don't know, it's a fine line of like people following their dreams, but also I say go for it. I'm happy doing it as long as you're doing it like smart. I'm all for it. My husband and I have actually both transitioned out of music now for similar reasons, where like we realized that lifestyle just didn't fit us and it wasn't a good fit, because it was a decision we made as high schoolers, right? Going into music. And a part of me still really misses it. I think I would go for it more if it fit my lifestyle, but I'm also not a huge like travel person, and I used to have to travel all across the southeast of the country to go to gigs, or like staying out late to teach lessons later into the night, right? Like after work hours and stuff. And I just learned that personally didn't really vibe with me. And my husband was kind of the same now. He was a band director and did that. The band director lifestyle didn't fit him. So he's now in software engineering and I'm in art. Transitions are hard, but they can be done. I believe in you. Okay, but right now I'm forced to give, such a little time to write. I feel that. Because I have to go every time to pay from playing piano and doing a job to live. Yeah. I understand what you mean. Yeah. It's a tough spot to be in. I totally get it. And I really want to give more and more time into writing. I'm dying for it. But like, I'd be so honored if you could help me out with connections and orchestra stuff. Since I have lots of compositions, even though I'm at Opus 15. I don't know what WOOs are. WOOs are 43. I don't know what that is. But no, yeah, for sure. I don't know how much I can help you, but I definitely know people, and I do know that like the more you just post and talk to the right people, I mean, it's the same as in art. The more you just get your works seen, the better. Throw your stuff out in competition. That was how I started getting gigs. Another thing that actually helped me get gigs was my YouTube channel. Works Without Opus, single works. Oh, okay. Yes. Yeah. So like I can't just like throw you out right now to like my buddy who works up in Chicago, because I also don't know what your stuff sounds like, but it sounds like you know your shit. You're talking like you know it. And regardless, I say like just keep working on your craft, man. I mean, I'm that way with art. Like I definitely see things I can get better at, but I know I'll get there. Yeah, like you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, just keep throwing your stuff out there. Throw it into I mean, this might even sound dumb, but like with YouTube, if you can, I got some of my first bigger gigs without an audition because they saw my YouTube channel. I have a YouTube channel, but it's so outdated. No, I feel that. Yeah, can we hear your stuff anywhere? Jack, I think they said they might be posting some of it on the Discord soon. But yeah, Lupin, if you have anywhere else you post stuff, like, well, actually, wait, don't drop it here. Nightbot's gonna smite you. Nightbot doesn't allow links. But you can post it in the Discord or say, like, I'm on Instagram or I'm on blank. Oh yeah, I was about to say drop it in the Discord. Yeah, for sure. Discord's a great place. I always welcome that kind of stuff. YouTube did help me get some gigs where some people, and I mean like good ass horn players, like some of my models. I remember there was a girl that played in like the Seattle Symphony, where like after I posted my first video, this was when Facebook was still like a bigger thing, right? I posted my first video and there was a classical horn player group on Facebook way back when called Horn People. And I posted it on there. And it's a lot of like, you guys know the classical music scene. There's a lot of young people, but it's a lot of older people too. And a girl from the Seattle Symphony commented on it, and a bunch of other people did. They were like, oh, this is great. I can't wait to see more. Or even just like, hey, how did you record this? I want to make some stuff like this too. And then it just started like slowly blowing up, where then like local band directors in Florida had heard of me, even if I had never even been in their area before. And then it turned into like, oh, I want to audition for your group to play with. And then they'd be like, oh, what's your name? Oh, wait, you're the girl from that YouTube channel. You don't need to audition. Your playing's great. Just come on down. And I was like, what? What do you mean? So like, sometimes that stuff will come the more you just post online and like shout from the rooftops. Damn, so lucky. I want some of that luck. I mean, some of it, I won't lie, some of it is luck, but also it took me like a year to get there. And it was a year of like each week I would arrange, record, and then edit together a little multi-track play of a piece from like a video game or music, that kind of thing, because I'm a big dork and I love video games. Obviously, I work in animation and games. I read fantasy novels. I am the quintessential nerd. And so that's what I did. And I just shouted from the rooftops about it. And it took a lot of time out of my day. A lot. It was kind of like a full-time job a little bit. But it fed into some opportunities and my goals at the time, so it worked out. But yeah, I was about to say post on Discord. But on MuseScore also. Oh, okay, you have your scores. But even then it's outdated. I write it IRL on manuscripts. Oh my god, Beefmaster, you're hardcore then. Holy shit. And then I have to put it in software notation bit by bit. Oh my god, yeah, you're hardcore then. Oh my god. So Discord is the quickest way for me to share, for sure. I am extremely familiar with the classical music scene, yes. Oh, absolutely. It's a lot of boomers, which is unfortunate. There are a lot of young people, I think more than most laymen realize, but there are also a lot of boomers. Yeah. But yeah, for sure. I just say like post your stuff out there. I think with art it's the same, and like that's one reason art has been a little slower for me lately, is because I haven't posted really on my Instagram in like a year. Me venturing out to Twitch is kind of like my first art adventure in a while. And literally, okay, what happened was when I got the stop motion film job, I streamed, and it was like on a Monday, and then Monday evening I was like, yeah, that stream went really well. Streaming's kind of fun. And like, yeah, it's a little nerve wracking, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to commit to streaming, and I think it'll be fun to draw on stream. It'll be good for me. And then literally Monday evening, after I decided I'm going to commit a lot of time to streaming, I got an email about that gig. And then I was like, well, shit. Now I got to balance everything again. Hockey starts up in a bit, so I'll pop in again during breaks. Heck yeah. Is this Finland? Or, yeah, go Finland, right? Sure thing, Rick. Thanks for popping in. I have so much music manuscripts. Like an unfinished opera with my own libretto. Whoa, and I don't know how to share it. Yeah, because I gotta be honest, my oral skills kind of suck. So if I stare at a manuscript, I would have to... Clashing moments? Oh no, are you anti-Finland? Beefmaster? Go sports. Go puck. Get the puck in the net. Is that better? Finland versus Denmark. Get the puck in the net. Go sports. USA. I'll get my American flag out. So, Beefmaster, are you in Denmark then? Are you Danish? That's cool. You'll see me joke around a lot on this stream about my American ignorance, and I apologize for that. Okay, where's the big toe? It's on the inside. Okay. Yeah, and then we just indicate the toes. Just little indications. Because from far away, that looks fine. Gosh, how long have I been streaming already? Oh, okay, we're just shy of 2 hours. That's not bad. 'Tis not bad. I feel like I've been on these same leg exercises for a really long time. But I've just been quite chatty. Okay, here's a question about international hockey, because I actually don't know how that works. I don't know much about hockey in general. But what I do know is the NHL over here in the States, which is just USA and Canada, right? Or parts of Canada. There's like 2 or 3 Canadian teams, right? Does the USA play in international hockey? I actually don't know. It's a little embarrassing. Does the USA have a team? Because maybe they don't, because they're all playing in their own teams, right? I should do that on Tinder, take photos where I'm really far away in the photo and just like, you just see a guy holding up his thumb. Be like, yeah, that guy looks really good. He's giving good vibes. You've got a Canadian and a Finn here, so we should have you covered. Okay, they do. Men and women play international. I don't know. I did not know that. So do they leave like our NHL teams and then they do this on like the off season? I really should have asked my friend this morning. She's a big hockey person. She would know. I don't know, Jack. That's funny because Jack's here. I didn't mean that. NHL players were kept out the last few Olympics. Oh, but they'll be back at the next? Why were they kept out? I had no idea. Wow. Whoa, okay, wait, you're from a South Caribbean island? Aruba? That's cool, my friend was just there. Well, not just there. I guess that was like August. That was a while ago. I know where Aruba is. And here I keep questioning why I was born here, because there's no music university, there's no classical music stuff, nothing. Not even a publishing house. Oh, a nail. Oh my God, yeah. Okay, so Beefmaster, the best thing I could tell you then is use the internet to your utmost advantage. Share your stuff everywhere, and even if you have to do extra work, like I know, like, yeah, getting manuscripts out and software, like notation software, might be a pain in the butt, but like find out what other composers do to get noticed outside of schooling, if there is anything, because I know how like university centered that world can be. But like, if you can, try that. If you can get your stuff recorded, either with like really good MIDI software, right? Like the good stuff, or if you can get like friends to play it, or something like that, and get it recorded and then be able to post it everywhere. Post it on Discords, Instagram, Twitter. I refuse to call it X. Twitter, anything, and just keep throwing it until something hits the wall. It might take time, but it will. Because so far I've done this whole like social media venture. This is like my second time now. And it does take time. It might be super slow. Like I say that with like my, like what? I have 44 people following me. Like I'm still a little baby on Twitch, but like I'm hopeful if I keep up with this, it will eventually become something. And good things will come. It'll happen. It just takes a shitload of time sometimes. There's not even an orchestra or a string quartet. Oh, so it's very limited. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'm throwing it what I know for 6 years. Ugh. I'll help however I can, dude. I'll try. I wish you luck. I know it's hard. I do think it is harder with classical music because they do expect, or not expect, but like with composing, I know a lot of people getting their foot in the door through degree programs, but I'm confident. I think it can be done, damn it. It might just be harder, so you're gonna try harder, yeah. Sharing in this economy, I know. There is no sharing. We have to hoard for ourselves. Hi, Miley. Hey, Miley, I also wanted to ask you, guys, Miley posted something in the Discord about, you did open mic? Was that open mic comedy? How was it? Because let me tell you what, the amount of courage that must have taken. Kudos to you, Miley. I hope it was a good time. Very exciting. I could not imagine doing that at all. Competing outside of the NHL causes pauses in the season. Okay. And the players risk injury to do it, so the NHL blocked it for their own corporate reasons. Oh. That seems so like on brand, doesn't it? football, American football has kind of had similar stuff going on with it of like people like transitioning from college to pros and then not wanting to get injured so they don't play like bowl season, which is like their big finale of college football season. It's like a whole thing. And I get it when this is what you're gonna do to make money for the rest of your life, but it does also seem like it defeats the spirit of it. I don't know. Yeah, and even then, all the musicians here are jazz and blues trained. That makes sense and just throws me out. Oh, if I try to get their help in any way? That's unfortunate. I would hope there's someone interested in that. That sucks. We had a couple of jazzers at school that did both, but you're right, it is a rare breed. They tend to be like one or the other, right? The U.S. women often trade international championships and Olympic gold back and forth with Canada. Whoa. On the men's stage, it's usually Canada and Sweden and formerly Russia before they got banned from everything, typically winning the big tourneys, but USA is always nipping at the heels, winning silver or bronze. That makes sense. I do feel like USA just has so much resources when it comes to sports. We throw a lot of money at our sports. And a lot of people sometimes move here for the money. Even if they're good from other places, you know? Even then, the music school here ignores me. Oh, man. Well, Beefmaster, I'm on your side. I'm here to support you. I wish you the best in your goals, dude. I know it can be tough. Oh, man, I feel it. Music is not for the faint of heart. I'll tell you that right now. Especially classical music, it seems. Oh, not comedy? Oh, it was poetry? Oh, Miley, that's even cooler. That's so cool. How did it go? I love your poetry. Guys, Miley sometimes posts poetry on the Discord and the art section. So, like, it's fair game. Anything goes. That's so freaking cool. I hope it killed. Okay, we're just gonna leave this guy. I kind of really like his gesture, his movement. Yeah, we'll leave him in this corner. Sure. Tilt him. I really like the movement here. This is nice. This is a nice S-curve, if I do say so myself. My family calls me Van Gogh, and I shut my door and continue to do what I want. Wait, really? So are they calling you Van Gogh like an insult because of the whole, like... Well, I don't know. Is Van Gogh an insult? Van Gogh's a fantastic artist. You should take it as a compliment. Aw. Okay, tons of money at their sports for sure. Oh yeah, that's what we do over here. Canada throws lots of money at the music scene instead, which I'm a bigger fan of anyway. Oh, that's cool. Do they do that with even like any kind of music, any genre? Like, we're talking a lot about classical music now, but is it like that and even like up and coming bands or new genres? Because that's cool. I also really enjoy bluegrass music. If you guys listen to Punch Brothers, oh my god, or Nickel Creek. I got to see Nickel Creek live a few weeks ago. Send me. Those are the best musicians I've ever seen live. Ever. Including all the professional orchestras I've seen. Well, okay. Nickel Creek shares a player with Punch Brothers. Punch Brothers I saw live. They were the best musicians I've ever seen, bar none. Amazing. But they're both bluegrass bands that I very much enjoy. But yeah, even then, 1 year ago, I started to get the death of being a musician with the ringing in my ears. Oh no, making me more desperate to get recognized. Oh no. Is it a constant ringing? Or you're worried it's gonna become constant with my skull feeling beating inside and stuff? I mean, in the insult way, I guess, since they say I won't get recognized till after my death. That makes me upset. I hate that. I hate that they would say that to you. Damn it. But yeah, that's my current situation. I would love to share poetry of mine as well. Please do. I would love to hear your music and poetry. The community is here to support you, damn it. As somebody who was a professional musician, transitioned into that at unlikely times, transitioning into art, I've seen other people transition into the field from wild careers too. I'm here to support that, damn it. And so is my community. We love the arts here. And we're here to help each other grow. Okay, this one's super similar to the first one we did, so I'm gonna kind of like go through it. And as always, the rib cage is too long. It's too long. God bless digital tools for giving me the ability to erase this. Yeah, the whole thing's just a little too long, isn't it? Yeah, they fund up-and-coming bands. That's so cool. You'll often see on the back covers that they were funded by the government of Canada. And we have CanCon, Canadian content rules, for how much Canadian music needs to be played on radio and music video channels per day. That's amazing. They're coming for music streamers next. That is so cool. I love a government that supports the arts and their homegrown people. What the hell? America? They just throw money where more money is. Man, that's such a cool thing, Jack. What? Damn. Oh, hey, Jack. I also didn't get to ask you, dude. Because you came in during the raid and I was not understanding how to be a good streamer, apparently. How was your vacation? Because you were gone last week for that, right? I hope you're, like, rested and doing well. I totally understand if you don't want to, like, talk deets or anything, but I'm also, as you can tell, I love talking. And I'm happy to hear it all. It is constant, but sometimes it gets worse to the point where you can't sleep. Oh, wow. So you have, like, it's setting in tinnitus. Wow. Broke 3 pianos because of it. Currently on my 4th upright piano. I appreciate the welcome. Not many people understand me or don't care much. Oh, dude. No, the amount of mental health problems I've had during my creative days, I understand. I understand more than I wish I did, but I do. I totally get it. I have a bit of tinnitus. My husband and I both do. Just being, playing in bands for a long time. And then even like marching band, right? Super loud. So, I get it. I don't think mine is as bad as yours though. I just have the occasional ringing. It like sets on in one ear. And I think it lasts maybe like 3 to 5 minutes. If that. But then it goes away and that's fine. I think Alex's is a little worse than mine. And it's something now that we wear headphones a lot for, like sound canceling or earplugs. Like even when we go on planes, if we fly somewhere now, we're like putting these in. I'm not even going to deal with it. Just because it can get tough. I think people who don't have tinnitus don't realize how annoying it can get. But yeah, there's also many musicians on the stream, as you saw earlier. So, you're in, what's the word? You're with a like-minded group. They understand. Oh, it was lovely. Thank you. Yay! I'm so glad to hear that. Just got to spend a couple days in Ottawa, which I've never spent too much time in, even though it's only 3 hours away. Sometimes those are such nice vacations, though. Just spent it eating good food, hitting museums and art galleries. Oh, my dream. That's so nice. I love chill vacations like that, Jack. I'm so glad to hear it. Yeah, that's awesome. You got any favorite food you had? I do love hearing about vacation food. I'm a bit of a foodie. So much so that my in-laws, whenever I first started dating Alex, they knew me as we would often go over to like have dinner with them or something, right? And we'd go over to have dinner with them, and I would get so excited about the food that I became known as like the girl who would get excited about food and eating, and they would explain to me the menu and shit. Good times. Since then, that's changed. I mean, I still get excited about food. I mean, it's amazing. But yeah, I have. They know me for more than just that now. Okay, what do I want to do with this? I don't even think I'm gonna knock this back. I think I'm just gonna go in with like a, yeah, thicker lead and just kind of go for it. Yeah, it's fine. I think I got it by genetics. Oh, that sucks. Since just camp outside one night or one time at night and it started randomly while you were just trying to sleep. Oh, that's nuts. Mine's definitely from, I guess that makes sense because if you weren't like a band program, so like my marching band in college, it's 450 people and they're blaring as loud as they can. Like, and like when you're an 18-year-old, you're just like, I'm invincible. Nothing matters. I'm going to be young forever. But now it's like, I'm way more careful with that. Even by like my junior, senior year, I started realizing how dangerous that could be. And I became more aware of it. So yeah, damn. Oh yeah, I tore up some manuscripts and threw a fit sometimes trying to drink. Became drunk and cried and stuff. And yeah, not to get too deep with it. Listen, you're not a true creative unless you get in your feels sometimes. And it's not even like we want to. It just happens, you know? Ooh, what food? I know. I'm a foodie. Love me some good food, dude. Okay, calf. I gotta get better at drawing like the connection here. That's not bad. Yeah, then maybe it's like turning away there. That's fine. We had a very fancy charcuterie board. Ooh, I'll drop everything for a fancy charcuterie board. They let us pick the meats and cheeses. Oh, cool. So you got to like pick it. What type of cheeses? I don't know if this is a hot take or not. I love Jarlsberg cheese. I think that's my favorite cheese of all time. I am a sucker for a good brie though. Or like brie and apples. Send me. That stuff is so good. You guys are getting me hungry now though. This is not good. I'm supposed to do more after this, but I'm gonna have to grab a snack or something. Okay, I didn't really plan out the... Oh, wait, this one doesn't have arms. That's right, I'm looking at a different reference. Sucker. Which means actually, yeah, this is in a different spot. There's actually this sandwich. So my friend and I think we're going to go hiking. Oh, wait, hold on. We're talking about cheese. Got to read this. I had to go look up the menu. We got a Lancaster cheese. I think I've heard of Lancaster cheese, but I've never... Have I tried it? If I tried it, I didn't know I tried it. You should try Dutch cheese. They're made famous for their cheese production since it's the best. Ooh. Dutch cheese. I've had Dutch Gouda. Does that count? I do love Dutch Gouda. My husband... Okay, so whenever we go out, we often buy a variety of cheese. It's like this stack of cheeses that we get. It's 4 different kinds, but it comes all together from Costco. And it comes with Dutch Gouda. And I always use the Dutch Gouda whenever I'm cooking. So like a lot of times I'll make eggs or like an omelet for lunch or after a workout or something. Eggs with the Dutch Gouda on a croissant with some guacamole. Guys, it's the best sandwich. It's the best sandwich in the world. It's quick and easy. I get some protein. It's so good. Yes? Okay, yeah. Dutch Gouda. This stuff's so good. I do love that. And a Calabrese. I hope I'm saying that right. Calabrese sausage. And terrine pork. Oh, I am really showing my ignorance now. Azora Monroe, how are you? I'm doing well. Thanks for popping in. I hope you're doing well too. I think we're just talking about cheeses right now and doing anatomy studies. Okay, so Lancaster's a type of hard Gouda. Hadn't tried it before this. Ooh, was delicious. Okay. I'm always open to try new cheese. That sandwich sounds fucking dope. Yeah. Drop it in the Discord so that I can steal it. I will. I'll type what it is, and then the next time I'll make it, I'll take a picture and put it in there. You're great. Yay! I'm good. Or I'm happy to hear it. I'm good. I've been talking too much today. Yeah, happy Monday. It's always good to hear people's Mondays going well. You know what I mean? And today it seems like a lot of people popping in have had a good Monday, so I'm very happy to hear it. Yeah, we're just chilling, finishing up some anatomy studies, Azora. I don't know if you're like a fellow artist or you're interested, but you can drop ! studies in the chat. I get references from these books. Whoop, there's a little bit of a glare. They're called the Morpho series, but they're fantastic, and I highly recommend them for anyone interested in doing anatomy. How goes the stream so far? It's really good. It's been really chatty, but I kind of like when I do chatty art streams. They're really chill, and I just kind of like learning and studying with people, and it feels kind of like a study hangout session that you do like when you're in school, you know? So yeah, it's been good, very active, and I've been enjoying it. Okay, oh, I knew almost none of those words beforehand. You just went by the menu description. I do that a lot at restaurants, I understand. Gouda's the most aged of the Dutch cheese, and the is it Belgian? Belgian. Oh no. That Dutch cheese is the half-aged one. And the Jonge Dutch cheese is not aged at all. It's just soft and so pleasant. I do love a creamy soft cheese, for sure. That you can eat an entire wheel when you try it. Oh my god, you ate half of a wheel as a kid? That's nuts. I do love a soft cheese though, so I'll have to try it. Ooh, Gouda? Yeah. By the way, I'm a digital artist. If you don't mind, can I share some of my work with you? Yeah! Azura, if you're interested in sharing work with me, if you do !Discord, you can join the Discord and drop it in there. If you send links or anything, Nightbot will smite you, and I'm sorry for that. Thank you, Be Faster. Yeah, if you join the Discord, we have an art share link in there, and I'm so happy to look at people's art. There's even like art critique if you want me to critique it and help you out, and then there's also just an art share if you're just like wanting to be like, hey world, look at this thing I made, and we all just like celebrate it, you know what I mean? Gonna join also right now before I forget. Heck yeah, thanks man. That's awesome. Thank you, Lupin. But yeah, Azura, for sure. There's all kinds of stuff on that Discord if you're interested in help, references, if you just want to share art. Sometimes people also share just like in the art section, it's like poetry or writing too. I appreciate all forms of art. Okay. This last one we have to do is just a little squat guy. So we're gonna kind of attach the legs to the butt in that way. Yeah, and also Azora, with these art streams, I'm also happy to answer any questions or like process questions, etc. References I'm looking at. Not a problem at all. Okay, this shape feels a little weird. Let's square it out a bit. Yeah, that's better. That's better. You guys have definitely made me hungry now, though. I think after I finish this, I'm gonna grab a snack, and then I'll come back, and we're gonna do painting. But talking about all this cheese is making me hungry. back. There we go. Okay. Yeah. You've joined? Yay! Yeah, I can't wait to see it. Actually, here, I can look now. What am I doing? Azura, did you upload it now? Because I can actually look at it right now then. I won't show it on stream though if you don't want. I will just look at it and speak to you. Okay, so we have the butt. Let's attach the legs. This is like doing a super squat pose. Okay, actually, wait. Not that squatted. This is super foreshortened. So let's actually do this. Yeah, Lupin, it's been so fun talking to you too, because I feel like I've talked to you. Cheese it up, join too. It's been so cool talking to you because I think I've talked to you once or twice now in Bananas chat. And now it's like, I don't know, this is a cool experience. It's like weird in a good way, you know what I'm saying? Lamau, yeah. Yeah, it's cool. You meet so many cool people on the internet. That's another thing I really enjoy about Twitch is like, one of my first days streaming, I met another artist who's also awesome. Their name is Lilypad. They're also on my suggested channels if anyone here is interested in watching more good, nice art streamers. And he was saying how like, yeah, you just meet so many cool people on Twitch. And they're people that otherwise like I probably never would have gotten the chance to talk with, you know? The internet's neat, man. It can be awful and it can be really cool at the same time. Now you know the real me? I know, I had no idea you were a composer. Like, wild. You were there the whole time. Alright, just for funsies, let me open the Discord and see if Azura posted anything. Let's make sure it's still working. Hey, FYI, gang, the Discord, much like my stream, is also under construction, as in if you get smited, I am extremely sorry. We're working on it and no one's in any real trouble. Okay? I met you on day 2 or 3 of your stream. Yeah, Mikarin, I think you did. You were a super early one. And I remember also being like, how crazy is it? Guys, Mikarin worked on, I remember it blew my mind that you did freelance on Naruto Shippuden for like one of their episodes or something. And I was like, what? I grew up on Naruto. Crazy. And then like, I don't know, you just get to chatting and then you just like become kind of like friends with people and like get to know them a bit. Okay, I don't see anything in the Discord yet, rip, but how long have I been streaming now? It says 2 hours and 12 minutes. No. Oh, you mean you meant like months. Like what? Yeah, okay. Hold on. Yes, sir. Fun times. Yeah, it's been awesome. Okay, no. I first started streaming. It was like the 1st or 2nd week of February. So March, April, May. It's been almost 3 months. Or I think just past 3 months. I might have just passed 3 months. Mixed up, yeah. Whoops. I wonder what you need to finish with the Discord. Since I set up multiple Discord servers for my friends. Took only 1 day, 8 hours to set up one. It was a lot. And I'm gonna be honest, if you can't tell by my inability to shout out Mightiest Banana. I wouldn't say I'm not tech savvy. Because here's the thing. With programs I use all the time, I know them. And I know them damn well. You throw me into Photoshop, I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing in Photoshop. You ask me to shout someone out, and I've never done that before. It's no good. So it's pretty bad. Discord was the same. I had only used Discord for like gaming with friends, you know, like, oh, let's all play Stardew Valley, let's hop on a Discord call, right? That was the extent to which I used Discord. So, you can imagine the learning curve it's taken for me to figure out the ins and outs of Discord. And some might say that it's still being figured out sometimes. Well, lots to learn. Hey, there is a suggestion box, and if you know anything that will improve the stream or the Discord, I'm all ears. Anything. Literally anything. I'm open. That doesn't mean I'll necessarily do it, because there are some times where I do like maybe certain commands I don't have for a reason. But, you know, please let me know. 7 more followers till animation stream? Yeah! We're getting there. That'll be fun. Maybe. It'll be fun for you. It might hurt my soul a bit, but that's okay. It might make me feel like a noob all over again. Okay, so for those who don't know, whenever we hit 50, I get emote slots. So I'm doing emotes and animated emotes on stream. Where Mikarin's gonna help me out with their animator knowledge, their prowess. And they're gonna help me animate some emotes on Procreate Dreams. And we're gonna take viewer suggestions from the Discord and figure out what my emote scheme's gonna be. I've been using Discord for like 4 years and I still don't know how to use Discord. Yeah, that's kind of how I was, because I only ever used it for voice chats, and then the rest of it kind of intimidated me, so I was like, oh, I don't know about this. You know, whatever. Well, I do have lots of suggestions. Some of them are optional though. Oh my gosh, yeah, Beefmaster. Definitely, like, drop them in the suggestion box. That is, I'm 100% open to that. You can even just do like a big post and like bullet point them out if you want. I think you should be able to look at past stuff too. Like Rick has helped out a lot with kind of figuring out things that'll help the stream or the Discord, kind of all of it. And it has been instrumental. And then obviously there's the reminders, because I will forget things. They will slip my brain. Okay, let me double check the Discord again. Oh, Azora, cool. I see your stuff. So you do like logo designs. They sent me the stuff on Discord, guys. Oh, these are cute. Yeah, these are cute. I wish I had more I could tell you. Just sent you my stuff. Yeah, I really enjoy them. I really enjoy your colors. And I like a lot of the fonts that you pick. Like, it seems like you kind of have a style and you know what you're leaning into. I wish I could help you out more. I'm not a logo designer, unfortunately, which is like something I could probably take some pointers from you, if anything. With concept art and visual development. So guys, we do this thing called we fake graphic design, or we fake logos. So like in a film, I'll be given an assignment sometimes to like, oh, make a billboard for a city scene, right? Because maybe I'm painting a city scene, and then I have to like make a fake design to put on like a restaurant or a billboard or whatever. And that stuff is always so hard to me, because people don't realize like designing logos is an art of its own, you know? Thanks for your appreciation. Oh my gosh, yeah. No, it's cool seeing logos like that. It's fun. I'm glad you got to send them to me. Always down to look at art. I'm sorry I can't give you more input. Because I'm just such like not a logo person. Yeah, why not? I'm here to assist you. Well, I don't have anything to critique on now. I'm just trying my best with some anatomy. Okay, got that. There's another streamer that I watch. He mostly does games. Yeah, he mostly does games, but every once in a while. So he was a graphic designer for a publishing house. I think it was like Penguin House. So he does graphic design with them. I think some like type work too. But then he also does freelance logo design. And every once in a while he'll stream that. He has this game called what does he call it? Fake brands. He has this thing called fake brands. And what he does is like he gets his chat to I don't even know how to say. They have like a series of polls, right? So there'll be like 5 questions and they'll pick out like a color, a business idea. So if it's like a restaurant or a grocery store, or if it's like a electronic shop, whatever, they pick all these different aspects, maybe where they're based out of, like the city or the country. And then they throw it all together and he has to make a logo based on this fake company, this fake brand. And he's got to do it in like 2 hours. And that's the stream. It's him doing that. And then they go over it at the end and make mock-ups as if it was like a real company. And if it's good enough, sometimes they'll sell merch for like this fake brand. It's really cool to watch his process. I would give him a shout out, but I still don't freaking know how to do it. His name is Wolves at My Door. He's really cool. He games, like I said, most of the time. But if you're interested in logo design stuff, it's fun. It's fun to watch. Good times. And I would also recommend his gaming stuff. It's chill. He's good, like, chill content, but yeah. Wolves at My Door. Can you accept my friend request? Well, Zora, I'm sorry. I don't accept friend requests on Discord. I try to keep it, like, from anyone, unless I know you in person. I'm sorry. That's just a rule I have so that I don't blend my online life and IRL life too much. But that's not just you. I hope you don't take offense. That's like I don't accept anyone's friend request on Discord except like my husband and my D&D friends. And that's it. I hope that's okay though. That's why I have the Discord community space. LOL. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't mean to offend. It's a personal rule. I do the same on Instagram and stuff too. Okay, I'm peaching out. Oh, it's a holiday in Canada. So I'm going to do holiday things. Play Vampire Survivors. Jack, have a good time. Heck yeah. Thanks for popping in. I'm glad your vacation was good. And I can't wait to see you next time, dude. Happy holidays. Happy holidays. That sounds so wrong to say when it's like 90 degrees outside my house. I hate it. Yeah, bye, Jack. See ya. Honestly, that kind of works out because all this talk of cheese made me really freaking hungry. How'd you do this? How could you do this to me? Okay, here we go. Drawing the final lines. Yeah, what do I wanted to do? I wanted this to be a longer stream, which I guess it has been. I normally stream like 2 hours is my average. I'm trying to push it to 3. Because like I said, when my film finishes up, when I roll off, I'm trying to get the stamina going. I want to do longer streams. I want to do this more often too. So 3 hours is a good mark. 3 hours is a good mark. But I don't want to start a painting now and then not get through with it, you know? Oops. I was gonna start an environment study. Maybe I could just do the lines for it. I could start it. Maybe I could do that. Maybe I could join Jack and play Vampire Survivors. I do love some Vampire Survivors. Okay, so this actually curves kind of this way. Interesting. We have to perfect the butt. Yeah, I don't know how people can do a 24-hour stream. Mikarin is constantly hustling for the 24-hour stream. Mikarin, I would fall apart. You would watch in real time my body descend and break away in my own chair. Wait, this pose is a statement? This one? The one where I'm melting away? What are you talking about? Oh, you mean this pose? Oh! I'm sorry, Alex. I'm doing such a bad job understanding you today. I'm really sorry, guys. Yeah, it is a statement. I gotta learn. You gotta learn all the range of the legs. It's okay. I'm popping in and out, so I'm missing context. That's true. That's true. I hope your workday's going well too. You're almost done, right? You got 30 minutes left. You got 30 minutes left. Yeah? Nice. Yeah, I don't know how anyone does a 24-hour stream. Also, hey, side note, you know what else impresses me? Subathons. That wolves at my door guy I was talking about, that Alex shouted out, I saw. Thank you, Alex, because that wasn't me. Still don't know how to do it. He did a subathon that was like 2.5 weeks straight. I also love watching him too because he's like a big streamer, but not really, not even. He's a small streamer, but small enough to make a living off of it. His average viewership is probably like 70 to 100 people, and his chat's never just flying by. Like, it's a very tight-knit group of people, and they all like say hi to each other and talk and hang out in the Discord. It's very cute. But he did a 2.5 week long subathon in like March or something, and that man's commitment, oh my god, streaming all of his meals, cooking whenever he needed to work out or touch grass, streamed all of it. Occasionally his like long-term girlfriend, his name is Kate, would do like a Kate takeover, and she would play like Dead by Daylight for 2 hours just so he could like get a break. But oh my god, dude, the commitment is nuts. And you got 30 minutes left before the stream ends. It's meant to be. You know what that means? It means when we get our coffee and tea breaks in the afternoons, we get it together. I'm also waiting for the mukbang stream. Okay, what would I do for a mukbang stream? So like, I've never actually watched one. Do I just sit here and eat and chat with you guys? What is that? Mikarin really wants that, guys. It really wants me to hang out and I think eat. Once we hit affiliate, right now the affiliate goal is 50 followers, and then you get the animated emote stream. The next goal could be mukbang. It makes Alex uncomfortable though, so maybe we don't. Maybe we have a poll in the Discord. Oh, it's like big portion of food ASMR and eat it. Oh yeah, I probably don't want to do that either. I'd be really self-conscious. Have lots of food on your table and eat it and just chatting. I do like just chatting stuff, evidently. As you can tell how long it's taking me to draw all this. But yeah, the ASMR part of it would make me feel hella self-conscious. I don't think I'd be able to do that. I'm self-conscious enough, and sometimes I go back on the VODs and I like I was gonna try to take some of the clips even, or like find clips from VODs or some of the clips that people have taken and make little shorts myself, start posting that on YouTube maybe, you know what I mean? Just anything to kind of get my name out there, anything to continue the growth, right? And it's hard to watch myself or hear myself. Hearing my own voice, cringe, and it hurts. Alex, I'm thankful every day you decided to marry me, because wow. But also, I think everyone just goes through that, right? Everyone feels cringy about themselves. It's just part of the deal. Same here. Yeah, it's just, I think that's the cycle of life. I think if you don't feel cringy about yourself, something's going on. Maybe not. That sounds mean. I don't want to make like declarative statements, but like, you know what I mean? And I say that as someone who's like, I've had to watch back tape of myself forever. Like, I've done that for a very long time. I've mentioned multiple times today the old YouTube channel I had. So like, I've done it for years. I used to have to record myself performing, right? Watch that over. I used to have to record myself teaching and watch that over. I'm no amateur to it. My God, does it hurt sometimes. Okay, this in general needs to be longer. And then this needs to be bigger. Okay, we're doing good. We're doing good. Sort of. Now we gotta fix the shin. God. It's all out of whack. Everything's out of proportion. Okay, I think that's fine. If I just like, I gotta get this in check. There we go. That's better. Maybe you love yourself too much. You'll not be cringe. That's a self-realization right there. That's true. Maybe as we were talking with age and you grow more confident in yourself and who you are, maybe that does just come. And then you say, you know what? I'm actually pretty freaking cool. Look at me go. It's definitely gotten closer to that over the years. I could see a spectrum where if you took like college Alyssa, right? And you stood her next to me, they're two different people. They're actually two pretty wildly different people if I sit and think about it. Which is kind of funny. Okay, so we see. This is the beginning of like the quads here. I'm making this note for myself. So this is the quads. This is the hamstring, kind of what it's denoting. And this wraps around in between the two. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. I understood a lot of this anatomy, but I kind of have to understand a bit more of what I'm drawing right here. It's not making as much sense to me. Yeah, that's not bad. Okay. True. Yeah, for sure. And maybe that'll just get better as I age. As we all age. Alright, sweet. We've done it, gang. This is the last page of Morpho. Again, if you're interested, these books freaking rock. I love them. Exclamation point studies in the chat will get you the title and the author if you're interested too. Because I rant about how awesome these are if you're wanting to learn how to draw people. They're not always this hard either. Rick brought that up and I had a very teachery. Oh no, studies. I think it's in my title, but here I can. Whoop, I do know how to do this. Haha, there we go. They start off a lot easier. I think they start off quite a bit easier. It's simple shapes, so like I can't adjust my camera focus. But you can see here, like the legs is the last session. It starts with the head. And it's like this stuff, this here, and then it explains in text like over here how exactly the eyes and the nose relate to each other. But the book looks very detailed. It is very detailed, and he breaks down. This is even simplified forms. So this is like the simple stuff. He has a series. I don't know if you can see. Where is it? Oh God. These books, the white books on my shelf here. He has 7 of these small books, and they get even more detailed. Like there's one on just joints and skeleton. There's one on muscled bodies. There's one I've been saying I want to do on stream because it looks fascinating, where it's fat and skin folds, and the whole book is on the anatomy of fat and skin folds and where they typically sit on the body, so that if you want to draw something and don't have a lot of reference, or like you have a character that you know you want to be maybe a little bit bigger, you have then more of a scientific basis of a know-how, but from an artist perspective, to like, okay, where would a pocket of fat sit on the stomach, or like why does it sit there, how does it interact with the muscle and bones, so that when an artist draws it, it feels more realistic. That's kind of what I'm doing here in these Morpho Monday sessions. When you study anatomy, you're kind of studying how everything interacts with one another, and I'm doing it so that I can construct, as in draw without reference. Because right now I'm so reliant on reference. And I'll always use reference. Like I tout reference, but I feel completely lost without it. So doing Morpho and being able to understand anatomy means if I don't have reference, or it's not the perfect reference, I can fall back on my knowledge of the human body and just kind of pull it out of my butt. But sorry, I can't help myself. But yeah, so that's kind of why we do this. It's just good tidying up. And then I want to do other painting and big project stuff on stream. Like, actually, Here, I think I showed this a week ago. I rebuilt this in Blender because I'm wanting to do more of it. This is something I did. Oh, wait, hold on. Is that the right one? I don't think that is. This is the right one. No, it's not. Please hold. I'm working on a... This is a background piece I did a while ago. Gosh, it's such a long time ago. I'll get rid of my character scale stuff. Yeah, I'm kind of hiding the edges a bit, but I can't show you other things on Procreate because some of it is NDA and I'm not allowed to show it to you. But I've talked about before my steampunk elven gunslinger project I'm working on. That's part of the personal stuff I'm going to do on stream, along with a dark fantasy necromancer project. They're both kind of set in the same world. That's the stuff I want to tackle. Pulled pork or pulled butt. This is part of my gunslinger steampunk elven thing I want to do. And I was very proud of this last year. I'm tackling this again. I'm diving in. But I'm going to build some of this stuff on Blender and then do Blender paint overs. Looks so good. Thanks, Lupin. What's missing? Well, this is just like a background shot. This is pretty much done. I'm just kind of wanting to iterate on it a bit more. This is from one of those class periods where the class and other things coming up in my life actually made me get very sick last summer, and I had to take a break. It's a very, very, very long story. Save for another day. But yeah, this piece is pretty much done. I'm just kind of wanting to like now revisit the project as a whole with a healthier mindset. And like more ideas just in a better place. It was when a lot of stuff was kind of meeting ahead, but yeah, I'm excited. Did some prop designs for it. This is something I didn't finish. Let me see if I can find this. Can I find this? I'm looking for, there's a bigger version of this that I did. Oh yeah, there it is. It's like super messy to see though with the sketch. Hold up. So then that was like a little workshop area that I was doing for one of my main characters in this. But then I also did a bigger version. So like that was her workstation. This is the whole building. And I was designing the whole building. And this is that. This was taking me so much freaking time. So I built this on Blender. It's in Blender, as close to a one-to-one as I can make the general idea. And then we're doing a paint over. We're going straight to color. Screw the lines. We're going in. We're doing it all. Maybe a little bit of lines, but you see how like clean this is? You see how clean this is? I don't have the patience for that. I can just do it in Blender. I can't do it anymore. And you can kind of see the messy sketches. There's a whole bunch of stuff I had to add. It's a lot. Here's the actual workstation of what you just saw, right? With this little desk in the window and the little power hammer. Whoa. I hope that's a good whoa. So this is the kind of stuff I'm going to be tackling on stream now when I roll off. That is the plan. You can see why I'm antsy. I'm antsy for Wednesday to come. I'm very excited. Oh no, connecting to chat. Did I drop frames? Hello? Okay, OBS said I disappeared for a second. I hope not. But yeah, I'm thrilled. I'm happy to be jumping into projects like that. I'm ready to turn a new leaf. But with that, we're done with our Morpho. Okay. Thoughts. Things what we can do right now. Yeah, Wednesday stream. I hope I can drop by or raid you on my first stream birthday. Oh, are you gonna start streaming, Beef? What are you doing? Are you gonna start streaming on your birthday? That's fun. Yes, when is that? Because maybe we could raid you. I normally stream, also just so you know, I do normally stream. I have a very opposite schedule of Banana. I normally go live. It's Monday, Tuesday, Thursday around this time. It's 1 Eastern. I don't know what your time zone is in Aruba. It might be close though. Yeah, so it's normally 1 p.m. And then I think I'm going to be adding extra streams, give or take sometimes, especially as I roll off the film. I don't know what my current followers suggest me to do. Ooh, Zelda OOT or Majora's Mask randomizer. So gonna do that. I love a Zelda randomizer, especially OOT. Majora's Mask is good too, but like, oh, the GOAT. I love it. How fun. If you don't raid me, I'll raid you. If I'm live. That's awesome. At 12 in the afternoon. Oh, right now it's 12 in the afternoon. Oh, okay, so it's 3 my time. So you're at Pacific time. Okay, interesting. So that means I go live at 10 your time? Okay, and you're going live at noon EST Wednesday. Okay, okay. Cool. Sweet. I don't know if I'll be streaming Wednesday. Wednesday's the iffy day for me, but heck yeah. That's so exciting. Good luck. Happy streaming. Okay. I think I may just call it. I am really hungry. All this talk about cheese, guys, made me hungry. And now I want to go get some cheese and some lunch. So I think I'm going to do that. Thank you so much for hanging out. I know I doubt Banana's still here, but like Banana, thank you so much for the raid. Lupin, thanks for hanging out. Everyone that did. Azura popped in. We had like the Deadly Sun was here. So many people coming from the stream. Thank you so much. And hanging. It means a lot because I know you can be anywhere, and choosing to hang out with me is so freaking cool. I'm planning to do a lot of stuff. We'll start slow. Oh yeah, since you don't know how streaming will be, totally. I understand. Yes, of course. Yeah, thank you so much. It's been a blast. And I'll be streaming again the same time tomorrow. So I hope to see you there. And if not, then I will see you around whenever works best for you guys. Honored to meet you and everyone here. Heck yeah. It's been a blast. I hope to see you around, Lupin. Somewhere on the great Twitch sphere. Everyone have a good afternoon. I hope you have a great rest of your day. I hope to see you soon. And yeah. Love you guys. Thanks for hanging out. Bye. See ya.